The WNBA quickly sealed the deal when Caitlin Clark was offered a spot to play in Europe, but they wouldn't let her go because she had a fever.
Y'all gotta see this. So Caitlin Clark just quit the WNBA. I mean, this is just insane. And people are saying that she's doing this because her team was so bad in the playoffs that she's just fed up.
The WNBA has mistreated its brightest star all season long. But now that the league is paying more, players are relocating to Europe, but Caitlin is prohibited from doing so. Now that you have a star on your hands, you want to target her for 4 more years and keep her in your awful league. Lissa Smith and Kelsey Mitchell have previously departed the nation to play in China as a result of the WNBA's insufficient pay. It's a disgrace that the WNBA says no when Caitlin wants to think about her options, and a league is ready for her that will actually treat her with some respect.
Caitlin Clark has a bullseye on her back every single game. You must stop her. I don't think you look at Chicago and go, boy, if we stop Angel Reese, we're going to win.
The WNBA has found that they have lost a significant amount of their audience since Caitlin departed the playoffs, and it will get worse if she quits the league. All players, let alone your top player who has had the most influence on the league, should not have to endure the abuse she has endured.
They also need to, I don't know if an apology is warranted to Caitlin Clark or they just need to, in general, do better.
Recent rumors claim that if Caitlin Clark, one of the WNBA's greatest talents, accepts a contract to play in Europe, the league will ban her. The league's problem is currently causing a stir in the sports community. Fans and onlookers are shocked by this incredible move, which puts Clark, one of the most talented and dynamic players in women's basketball, in a difficult position where she might have to choose between continuing her WNBA career and looking for new chances abroad. Let's look at the details of this evolving situation.
How's it feel? Do you care?
When she joined the WNBA, there was a lot of excitement surrounding her professional basketball debut. Though things have lately taken an unexpected turn, Clark now has a contract with the Indiana Fever that purportedly keeps her with the team for an extra 4 years. Now that the WNBA season is finished, Caitlin Clark has reportedly received a substantial offer from the Euro competition, Europe's premier professional basketball competition. Clark has reportedly been thinking about her options, and playing overseas has become an enticing prospect. There is a lot of speculation about her next career move as a result of this potential relocation.
Caitlin is amazing in and of herself. She's an incredible basketball player. I think I can say that she's great, and I can say that there are 143 women that helped get the league to this place that she could take it over the top, and it's okay. Like, that's not an affront to anybody.
In response to these rumors, the WNBA has reportedly taken a firm stance, warning Caitlin Clark that if she moves to Europe and accepts the offer from the Euro League, she will be suspended from the league. Let that sink in. One of the top talents in the league is being told that the WNBA would rather lose her entirely than allow her to explore other opportunities abroad. Clark must finish her current deal with the Indiana Fever, which is apparently due to expire in 4 more years, before she can even consider playing in another league, according to the WNBA, which cites this contract as grounds for this decision. Caitlin played golf with Lexi Hall, another sport she aspires to be the best at, and you may be wondering how she handled this. You may also be wondering if a league would really be willing to threaten one of its best players with such severe consequences simply for exploring career advancement opportunities.
Caitlin, that could be it. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Caitlin! Right from the hole! She's away!
The absurdity of this situation is further highlighted by the WNBA's apparent recognition of Caitlin Clark's immense value now that she might be considering other options. There is no denying that Caitlin Clark has single-handedly increased the WNBA's viewership. People tune in especially to see her play. She is a star and a game-changer who makes the league a better place. Where was same enthusiasm during the playoffs when her team was eliminated and viewership instantly fell? The league swiftly threatened to ban her if she relocated to Europe.
Our biggest star in the league, Caitlin Clark, is only making a base salary of around $76,000 or $78,000. So Caitlin's rookie salary is a little over $300,000 for 4 years, and that's all that she's going to make in the WNBA.
However, as demonstrated by the dramatic drop in fan interest and attendance during the remaining games following Clark's team's elimination from the playoffs, the WNBA mainly relies on a select few players to carry its audience. Without her, people just didn't care as much about the postseason. Even worse, Caitlin Clark had already been mistreated by the WNBA. Clark had a black eye in a well-known incident earlier this season when he was targeted by another player, Joni Carrington. Despite the incident's clear nature, the league took no action. On the court, one of the top players in the league was being violently abused. The eerie stillness surrounding the incident raised serious concerns about the WNBA's attention on player safety and accountability.
Genuinely looks like the refs have been paid off to try and get Caitlin Clark fouled out. Because first of all, this random girl right here clearly kicked the ball. And then the foul call itself might have been even more ridiculous. I'm still looking for the foul and I can't find it anywhere. So what was the ref looking at? He's probably looking at his bank account as he just received a deposit of $5,000 to rig this game. Whatever this ref is on or whatever he's getting paid needs to be investigated and bro should be banned for life.
But Clark's mistreatment doesn't stop there. One voter, likely motivated by personal prejudice or some other hidden agenda, voted for Angel Reese over Clark, who had an outstanding first season and therefore missed out on a unanimous First of the Year honor. Given that Clark's season left little doubt about her deservingness of the honor, many considered this one act of pettiness as an obvious injustice that stopped her from joining the select few rookies who have gotten a unanimous vote for the award. In addition, the league's inaction after the Carrington incident angered supporters and sparked questions about how the WNBA treats its up-and-coming talent.
Ever since, Angel Reese had that injury, to me, and also coming off of Olympic break, Caitlin Clark separated herself. Yeah. She should have been unanimous. Now to celebrate her, one thing that people forget is as a rookie, she was the most blitzed player in the WNBA, and she still put up 19, 5, and 8 assists.
Since they realized they would lose a sizable chunk of their fan base without Caitlin Clark, the WNBA is now trying to lock her down, taking things to a whole new level. A cultural icon off the court, Clark has helped women's basketball get much-needed recognition. The league is fully aware that their ratings will fall and their reputation in the sports world may wane if they lose her to Europe. Clark is a sensation, a superstar who draws spectators to WNBA games who might not otherwise watch them. She is more than simply another player in the league.
Yes, the WNBA was growing before Caitlin Clark. Make that abundantly clear. But it was growing incrementally compared to the exponential growth you're seeing now. And this is just data. This is just objective facts. Be mad with data. Please do not be mad at me.
Let's consider the implications for Clark's career as well. She still has years of basketball ahead of her at just 22. She has a great potential to further her career on a global scale with the EuroLeague, which is well known for its elite competition and rich contracts. Since the WNBA doesn't pay as much as the NBA or European leagues, several players have historically exploited playing abroad to augment their income. Actively blocking this chance feels like a betrayal of the league, particularly given how little the organization has done to support or preserve Caitlin's WNBA career. What is the job of Caitlin? Like the queen she is, she simply likes to play golf.
Is this it? Is this like a, we're good, we're gonna call this a birdie?
I don't think so.
No! Yes!
That's huge. Great birdie.
Woo!
Instead of fostering her professional growth and skill development, based on their actions, the WNBA seems more focused on maintaining control over one of their most valuable assets. Fans view this as another example of the WNBA's inability to recognize and develop its greatest players, and it's a rash decision that might have long-term consequences for Clark and the league. Caitlin Clark is essential to basketball's future, and the league's treatment of her is simply unacceptable. The WNBA may face severe criticism from their own fan base if they don't change their stance on this issue.
Caitlin Clark is coming. Some people think she's already arrived. I don't. I think she's going to be even better. I think that what she has done for women's basketball especially in this country, has been phenomenal. There is no woman, no matter how great you were as a player, Cheryl Swoops, there is no woman who should negate mentioning Caitlin Clark and what Caitlin Clark is doing for the...
Instead than threatening its stars with bans, the WNBA should do all in its power to keep them content and to make them feel appreciated and respected. Players are the foundation of the league's success, and the league grows stronger when players feel encouraged. Caitlin Clark's case should serve as a wake-up call for the WNBA to prioritize the needs and aspirations of its players, foster their growth, and transform the league into a place where women want to stay and succeed rather than one where they feel forced to play. Caitlin Clark has already transformed women's basketball and is a growing cultural phenomenon in addition to being a WNBA standout. Because of her captivating skill and personality, she has garnered more attention to the game than any other player in recent memory. Clark's impact on the WNBA cannot be overstated. Her presence alone has attracted in new fans who might not have previously followed women's basketball and improved the league's viewership. She is more than just a player. She is an essential part of the league's growth since she has attracted the kind of attention that leagues want.
The second best player in the country. Either Caitlin Clark or Leah Boston.
Nevertheless, despite everything she has done for the league, she is being abused in this manner. What does the WNBA stand to gain from this? Although the league has continuously neglected to support Clark in return, she has been a great POS influence that has helped the league achieve new heights. The league seems more concerned with maintaining control than fostering an environment where players can flourish and develop, neglecting the very individuals who are fueling its success. Unfortunately, it looks like Caitlin Clark's only realistic option right now is to stay in the WNBA and play for the Indiana Fever until she finishes her teamwork. She is basically stuck and unable to explore for chances abroad, even though performing in Europe may significantly boost her career and money.
There are very, very few people, but there are some out there who resent the fact that this young white girl came out there and did her thing. Rookie of the year, 4th in the league for MVP voting, assist leader, one of the top leading scorers after the Olympic Games. She put on a show, validating all the attention she was receiving.
For a player like Clark, who has worked hard to become one of the most talented and marketable female basketball stars, being denied the opportunity to select her own career path is tough. She deserves the freedom to do as she pleases.
Go, 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 go. Oh. No, 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 no.
The WNBA should use this situation as a signal that they cannot continue in this manner if they want to retain their players and grow. They are treating their audience like kings and queens. Threatening and limiting talented players like Clark would only drive them away in a league still fighting for global recognition and expansion. This might be a disastrous mistake that costs the team both talent and supporters. They cannot afford to lose Caitlin Clark's WNBA development potential, excitement, and visibility, which go beyond just points.